Hello and welcome to December's coffee chat. Just trying to get a bit better light here. Hi, if you don't know me, I'm Maren. I'm the founder and designer at Knitterista. And boy, I live in Germany. It's already getting dark again. I feel like it's never actually really light these days here in winter. And I'm super fresh back from the hospital, so no makeup for me today. I'm sorry, you're gonna have to live with me like that. Uh, yeah, so this is December's coffee chat, very spontaneous here for recording it, kind of just use the live to record it to be honest, and share it with you guys on the newsletter and my other channels. And I hope you enjoy this recording then and have fun saying goodbye to 2023 because it's December. We are kind of rushing to the holidays, and I feel like this is kind of the last moment where you guys might have maybe the time and energy to watch my monthly vlog. And yeah, today I want to talk about 2023 at the beginning of 2024. In January, we are going to talk about what's going to happen next year. I've got great plans, but I feel it's a bit too much to talk about boats. So, what I'm wearing today is something you have never seen before. It's part of my detour and story for 2023. I think it's kind of cool. It's a vest, knitting chunky yarn in, what can I say, fisherman's rib. It does have very nice details. I never wrote the pattern. And yeah, that's part of the story of 2023. I'm also wearing the, what is it? Jewelry with the word I chose for 2023, which was flow. And I kind of wanted to find flow again, like the feeling of flow. I've been missing this for a long time, to be honest. Ever since I became a mom, in combination with our awesome pandemic. I don't know, is it over? Kind of, right? Kind of over. But yeah, so many things happened during the last years, and mainly I feel like I've never gotten back to the energy level I often felt before I became a mom. I'm not going to blame it on my son, but yeah, it came together, and it's something I struggle with talking about because, there's a lot of pressure of being a happy mom, and I do love my son, but I do struggle with motherhood quite a bit, and right from the start. And it does have to do with being sick all the time. I always have some kind of cold, and yes, it really ended up during this autumn and winter time. I had two lung infections, and it's also why I've been at the hospital. So that wasn't fun. And the other thing is that I have really hard time to stay on track and focus. And if you've been with me for a while, I often say I want to launch something, and then I change the date, and I kind of change plans all the time. It sucks for me too. I'm very sorry about it. And for both, I now finally got the answers this year. What's going on with me? What's wrong? And that was part of my personal journey. And I feel like choosing this word was really, the kick for myself, saying, you gotta get to the bottom of it. Something's going on that doesn't feel okay, and that is more than just becoming a mom and because it was just becoming a mom. Yeah, of course, it's normal to have post well, postpartum depression. um, Happens, especially if you already are a kind of sensitive person and you get depression. So yeah, that's me. um, and yeah, not only it brought me to knitting. That's a good thing, right? Definitely the good thing. But yeah, so that was the first thing. Then we got this baby brain, getting kind of super stupid, not being able to focus on anything just because you became a mom. And I'm not saying that's not happening, it definitely is, but it kind of stayed. Not that bad, gotten better, slowly, but still feel like it's not in a not back after 6 years now. I should be back to a different point. So yeah, all these kind of things. So at the beginning of this year, I got diagnosed with ADHD, which explains this having a hard time focusing, being organized, and changing plans all the time, getting hooked by new ideas, and not being able to execute stuff I would like to execute or decide before to execute. So that's ADHD. And now, while being at the hospital, uh, they found out that I have asthma, and I've always had asthma, but not in this chronic way. Just when I played with cats or ran with two big ones. Now it looks like since I became a mom, I got this asthma got chronicle, and that explains very well why I am sick all the time, why I always have some kind of like a cold, and it ends up to really bad lung infections. So on the one hand, I'm a bit sad for lost joy. I would say lost time, lost joy, but it's also very good to know, because I feel like now that we have this diagnosis where you actually can work with, can find solutions to live again a better life. So that was really big for me in 2023, and something that happens if you want to behind the scenes. I talked about ADHD, but yeah, it's one thing to explain it like this, and the other, whatever. Okay, so um, for my ADHD problems, I feel like I'm finding more and more solutions. The funny thing is, remember, my word for 2023 was flow, and this summer I joined um, on I'm not sure how to say it. The company is a program. It's called Flown. That's what's funny about. And they offer body doubling and ADHD coaching, and both have helped me immensely and got me back to work here at my desk. So also, I'm not sure if anybody noticed that I have done this coffee chat for longer, but the last August, September, October, November, December. So this month I was able to do it every month. Might have been always on the first Sunday. Like today is also not the first Sunday, but I kind of got it done, and that's actually what Flown helped me with to get back to work in a way that's actually brings me work. Sounds really stupid. For most people, it's very embarrassing to talk about this kind of stuff, but yeah, it is what it is. And I feel like the most important part is actually to take care of the stuff you have to deal with. So I'm trying my best to do this. What I also did, and that was really recently, is I joined a new business program for, actually it's more for crochet preneurs. That's the name you should search for if you wanna start with knitwear design. So crochetpreneur is essentially Pam Rice, and she teaches how to make your crochet business work. The two parts she has mostly in mind are, on the one hand, makers, which I'm not. I don't knit stuff to sell on Etsy or on markets, and the others are pattern designers, and that would be me. So I'm glad they welcomed me as a knitter. It's very nice. It's really the first. I've been on other programs. This is the one I would say you should really join if you want to start. It's fucking amazing. Sorry to say that, but that's just. So I hope that this program, and actually not only hope, I'm sure this program will help me tons to be here for you more than I've been doing this. Yeah. All right. So this brings me a bit to the highlights of 2023. And I have to say, I think it started already in 2022. I couldn't make self-publishing work the way I wanted to make it work, and I also couldn't find the help I needed, which I found now. So that, and also my former experience as a professional designer, I did seek out much more business collaborations and wondered if I could find solutions there and success too. And I did that already in 2022. Those kind of stuff really takes a long time. And in 2022, I had my first collaboration for the Orbital head with Fiberco. It was part of their Almanac series. It was the first time I got in on a submission call. And this continued in 2023 quite a lot. So let's have a look at it. The first thing, of course, I'm saying that sound right. So the first thing that got published, and I have to say those were happy tears and lately also really sad tears. I will forever and ever love this magazine, although it's going to close shop at the end of this year, which made me so sad. I really cried, honestly, because this is a magazine I feel that made me feel belong in our knitting community. I guess we all have one angle. No one might have one designer, one yarn company, one yarn buyer. Makes you feel like this is my guys. This is where I belong to. For me, it's always been pom pom, and I feel like that's because I studied art school, and this is so much art school. It's high graphic design, so beautiful layout. I feel like they make an exceptional job regarding creative direction. Their submission calls are awesome. And during the last year, I've seen a lot of submission calls, and I did apply for quite a lot. Nobody does it as these ladies. So I'm very sad they stopped. Yeah, so I got back my samples a bit earlier. This is my Weasel Beret. And I have to say, my mom looks fucking awesome wearing a beret, and I'm not a super beret person, but this is still kind of cute, right? Okay, so this was spring. This is the other one. I need 2 samples for them, so that both are fun. I'm not even sure which one I like more. What's your favorite? Tell me in the comment. I want to know. Do you want a white, yellow, neon, or lavender with pumpkin orange? Okay, so this was Pom Pom. And guys, to dive. Sorry. The next magazine that wanted me was Making Stories. Making Stories makes me super happy, or made me super happy because they are from my country. First of all, Berlin based, and also because I love their sustainability approach. I really enjoy that they have this topic on in focus and makes them very special. So this is my Moin hat, a very warm and cozy fisherman's rib hat. And the funky thing about it is this construction of the brim. Yeah, I knit it in one color, in two colors, and this is also from a very cool yarn company, De Rerum Natura. And I asked those guys if they would like to give me yarn support for my matching bandana cowl design. This is the Ahoy bandana cowl, same yarn. Then these and the hats. So I would say out of all the collabs, this is a one self-published collab with Young if you want to, but yeah, I did publish this one on my own, and it feels like it has been quite a highlight because I feel like that time I managed to create a really good launch, and that's something I learned in summer. I've been on a master class summit, something like that, about product launching, and I feel like oh shit, sorry. So how do we ignore this? I did cook. Damn it. I try to get rid of it, okay? Just 1 second. Being warned. Nope. Alright, don't tell your friends about this part. Alright, I'm done with this one. Last one. No, not the last one. Sorry, not the last one. They had a collaboration with Woodfork, I'm pretty proud of. And this is still not the final one, but the prototype before. But hey, let's face it, the final design is very close to this one. This is the Cascade Locks Balaclava. You can buy it in my Reverie store. I get all the pattern sales, which is fucking amazing. Sorry. And they wanted to have this design as part of their flag collection, and as an introduction for their new yarn. I will say yarn version because flag has been a bit longer on their catalog, but this bulky thick same also flag is new, and oh man, it's so soft. It's amazing. So you still need to make a Christmas present. And I would say that you are intermediate knitter because it's not only fisherman's rib, it's also, Woolfolk is quite sophisticated. So we have the full stuff of nice bind offs and cast ons and things like that. So there are some skills I would say you probably don't know how to do as a beginner, and I'm not sure if this is a moment to learn it. So, but nevertheless, if you can do it, this is great for Christmas present and definitely fast knit. All right, that was Warfork. Last but not least is Nitty and my Teen Spirit collection. Those two. And this is actually for colorwork beginners, so not many crazy things to do. Just learn how to learn stranded color work. And yeah, these designs are quite easy and good for it. It's always a bit hard to do this right when you never it. So of course you can choose to make it shorter or longer. This is a classic double loop towel and a simple hat for it with a matching. I'm not sure I would like to call it a brim, but yeah, also a bit slouchy. Okay, so these were the designs. Now let's talk a bit about the one I'm wearing because what I also did in 2023 was my garment detour. And I always feel like garments are a bit like a queen discipline for uh, knitting pattern designers, just like logo and brandings are the ones for graphic designers. And I probably could pull off some other examples from other design disciplines. But anyway, so we are here for the knitting, right? So let's just say garments always feel like the Queen's Gambit. And I felt like I need to do that to be a good pattern designer. So I really tried hard to dip my toe into it, get started with it. But it's just not mine, you know. That's why I decided this year. I'm not trying to do garments. Doesn't matter. I don't like it. I don't enjoy knitting garments. I rather buy them. Sorry, it takes too long. Although, yeah, sure, this was fast. So that's one thing. It takes too long, and the stuff I like is actually very minimalistic. I don't like garments that are fancy, that show off your knitting skills. And knitting stockinette stitch forever is really boring for me. I can't do that. Especially if you have these rounds that don't stop. No way, never. So in an evening you get 2 centimeters and that's it. And yeah, so I do have I try other garments too. Not sure if you remember the water wrap, but there was another one I never managed to write down. I have a cardigan that's on Sleep Island, and I think that's about it. Anyway, so in the end, I believe we are all happiest if we kind of dig into what makes us happy and what helps us to thrive. And I don't know, bestsellers are all bandana cows should have told me something earlier. But yeah, I really, really not like, I love designing bandana covers because there are so many ways to design a bandana cowl. And this little thing actually has a lot of stuff going on. You have to knit it in the round, you have to knit it flat, you shape it with increases, decreases, or short rows. Several possibilities. You can knit it from the top to down, bottom up, or also over the bars, flat, and then sew it. So I decided to go all in with bandana cowls. I might still keep up with some matching items because I also love to do hats and sometimes occasionally a mitten, but mainly I'm going to dive into the many constructions of bandana cowls, and that's what we are going to do in 2024. And I also started to teach photography this year. And it's been a bit of a rocky road. I have to admit that too. I made this photography class at the beginning of the year, published it on Skillshare, and I also it's I gotta say that without looking completely like an idiot, but it's been quite a struggle to get you guys over there to Skillshare. And I have a feeling it's because Skillshare is too far away. You don't know that platform. It's not like Vogue Knitting Live or Knit Stars or I don't know. I know there are some. I think Domestica might be a bit closer. Anyway, there might be some platforms that are a bit more well known, and of course here YouTube is definitely Knitter's first try to learn new things. If you like to learn with videos, and yeah, that's one thing I'm mulling over quite a bit. What can I do to improve? Nevertheless, I want to keep on going with teaching you photography, and I just made my 5-day quest an evergreen, so you can sign up anytime you want to and learn the basics for free. And yeah, so this has been, I generally has been a highlight, and I will improve it next year too. So the other thing is, of course, like I said, 2023 has been a lot about business collaborations. 2024 will be more again about self-publishing. So I'm going back to releasing a lot of patterns for you, and I also have a very special event in mind. I want to work on and do with you in autumn, but that's all stuff for the January coffee chat next year. So we will talk on that one a lot about the next year. And let me look. Sorry, I have a note here. So this is. I think that's it. So long, 2023. Thank you all for hanging with me. I really love our coffee chats. I love our chats on the newsletter. And whenever you write a comment or whenever you send me a feedback on the newsletter, it's really the moments I enjoy the most. And yeah, I hope you do too. Please leave a comment. Tell me what you liked about 2023 and what you're looking forward to 2024. I wish you the best holidays ever. I hope you can relax a bit. It's my son's birthday next week, so this is really kind of the last thing I'm going to do until I'm off for holidays. And yeah, no matter what you celebrate, if it's Christmas, Hanukkah, or what else is over there. Just the new year start. I wish you really the best time of your life. And we see each other again at the beginning of January for Hello 2024. I'm looking forward to it.